I I would like to welcome everybody for coming today. My name is assongba, born and raised in Benin, been living in the United States now for 32 years. It's my pleasure to be here today and see a bunch of people from Benin, from other parts of the world, Tanzania, and America, and especially Reverend J from the US, and also we have the King is here. The reason we are here today, everybody know the country that feed themselves are the most rich country on earth. We met, me and Reverend J, with other friend that who is a lawyer, corporate lawyer, and also the Reverend, and we have the king. So my king come from Benin about a couple of months ago. What we are talking about, how we can unite the culture from Africa, especially Benin, to here. We find out that Reverend J have his DNA test, and he have most of them from Benin, especially Alada. And he got contact with the king Oribe, and they are talking almost every day. And he leaving this month for the project of village of diaspora. Village of diaspora, I mean, they're gonna help on the way the financial will be the government gonna give them the opportunity of the king of the Benin, or the dignitary of Benin gonna help them find out what the best they can do to help our people. Because we have a land. If we have a land, I think is we already have food, because they're gonna help us with all the machine or anything they can help to let the people of Benin produce what they need. So we come all the way to Washington. Most of the time we come here, he always welcome us, teach us what we don't know, and let open his heart for us. And for today, I would like the king to thank him for everything he's doing in the direction of Benin. And also the Benin people here coming here, it means that you have a heart for your country, because we want to have one Benin that we all share. And Benin, who say Benin, say Africa. Also, if you guys see what our president doing today, I compare the president the other day about Franklin Roosevelt, because he go out his way to do something extraordinary people don't know. But we are coming outside of the country, because if you travel, you have a lot of ideas. If you stay in one place, you don't know much. People say that the person who have 100 years in village, that the young boy who have 100 years in another country, I know a lot of stuff. That's what we're going to be sharing. So for me, I'll have a little more thing to say later, but I don't want to take all this time. I would like to introduce our king to, if you have anything to say, before we give a word to Dr. J. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Je vais préférer aller en français pour me faire comprendre. Je crois qu'il sera en même temps mon interprète. Il va résumer tout à l'heure tout ce que j'aurais dit. Je crois que la rencontre d'aujourd'hui sort d'une révélation divine. Et avant de commencer mes propos, je remercie les frères et sœurs ici de la diaspora béninoise qui ont donné une importance, une considération à la tradition, que dis-je, à la culture de notre nation. Et au nom de la patrie tout entière, au nom du chef de l'État, nous devons partager ce talent dont je m'en vais laisser un message tout à l'heure. Au nom de Dieu Tout-Puissant, Roi des rois, Créateur des mondes de nos ancêtres, soyez-en bénis.
Amen. Reverend J, he said, I will be his interpret. He would like to speak in French. So he said, in the name of all the ancestors, and also he have a little message for our president and our president. But before he gives the message, we want to make sure that what brings us here today is not just extraordinary, something that planned by protocol that we should meet today. And that's where we are now.
Je vais en quelque sorte dire trois choses. Nous parlons de la culture. La culture a une définition polyvalente. Qui dit culture parle de l'aspect de notre vie quotidienne. L'autre pourra dire les arts, nos langages, les mots, la musique, la religion, etc. Mais le vrai vecteur qu'est aujourd'hui la communication entre humains, c'est la culture lorsque celle-ci se ressemble parmi les humains. Ceci dit, la culture n'a pas une définition fixe. La culture, je le répète, a une définition polyvalente. Je suis très ému ici à Washington, au milieu des miens, qui donnent de la valeur à notre culture. J'ai dit tantôt que je vais parler du chef de l'État. Le président Patrice Talon, à son arrivée au pouvoir, nous l'avons cru de notre comportement. Nous autres gardiens de la tradition, nous disions même s'il allait tenir compte de notre culture par rapport à son comportement bien civilisé. Mais laissez-moi vous dire, grande a été notre surprise que les indices prioritaires de son PAG, le plus géant ou la plus géante entité de son PAG, c'est la culture. Et aujourd'hui, tout le Bénin entier est en train de comprendre que nous avons un chef de l'État qui mesure la valeur de notre culture, qui donne de la valeur à notre tradition. Depuis Washington, je le remercie au milieu de vous, chers enfants, vous qui parlez même mieux aujourd'hui l'anglais plus que vos langues, ce que je n'ose pas dire. Mais comprenez que le chef de l'État a la culture au point de son cœur de notre nation. Ça mérite un petit applaudissement. Je vais continuer un peu parce que j'ai dit tantôt que le président Denis Assongba va résumer tout ce que je suis en train de dire au révérend. Révérend pasteur, je vous remercie d'avoir accepté l'invitation de mes enfants, d'avoir porté ou vouloir toujours porter votre pierre à construire la culture dans mon pays. Nous sommes ici en train de parler d'un grand projet. Ça m'a ému. Je suis sûr que dans les 24 heures, le chef de l'État sera au courant. Parce que construire un village de notre culture chez nous, dont vous êtes porteur, vous êtes l'auteur, vous révérend. Nous avons un président qui écoute mieux, mais c'est quelqu'un qui ne parle pas beaucoup. Il aime les actions que parler. Je suis très sûr que, par ma petite voix, il sera informé dans les 24 heures de cette rencontre, après cette rencontre. Je vous remercie, révérend, et je voudrais vous dire, étant porte-parole traditionnel ici, je dis à vos proches, nous, en tant que roi, nous allons tout faire à notre arrivée au pays pour que le chef de l'État regarde rapidement son agenda et vous fait descendre. Je ne voudrais rien lui dire par médias, mais je voudrais que vous lui apportiez ce projet de main de maître pour qu'il constate de visu ce que fait notre diaspora ici aux États-Unis. Je ne pense pas que ce projet est déjà à notre niveau. Je ne pense pas le louper. Je ne pense pas rater ce projet. Révérend, merci beaucoup. Je laisse mon enfant résumer tout ce que
I'll try my best to explain to you. But what he was saying, he said that the culture, the definition of the culture basically is a polyvalent. That's what I say, polyvalent. So basically, they don't have a special war because the culture is a culture. It's a social Latins is involved in the culture. And he was say something about the president of our country, the president. Everybody was thinking that when he come, it's not going to be the same thing almost going on. But when he come, the first budget, the first thing he put out on the country is the culture, culture of Benin, and nobody never do that. And everybody applaud him for that. And today, have him being here today, he like to really thank the president, and also him and his people as a king of Benin. They want to make sure that the president know who you are. Whenever you come there in this month, the president gonna see you. And what do you have as a project? And you're gonna make sure you bring to him and tell him what your idea, and nobody never stop learning, you know. So basically, that's what it is.
Can I add something?
So basically, he said that, he always also say that the project that you are bringing to Benin, the idea you're going to give to us in Benin, we cannot take it simply. We're going to make sure that we learn from you. And that's it basically. And I'd like me to, as his son, to explain to you. Thank you very much. You have the word. You have the floor.
Your Majesty, thank you for those kind words. And Denny, thank you for bringing us together. And Ellie, thank you for the work that you do. I am a pastor, I am a minister, and I believe that all things happen through the power and grace. Many people say God, I call it one source, the one source of all life. And they mean, I believe it's called Mawulisa. And I believe that God puts you on a path and you have to walk that path. And for me to have found my way to Benin, the home of my ancestors, has been a blessing. It's been a blessing to be here today. And when I go there, projects are important, but the foremost thing on my mind will be to connect with my family. This is maybe perhaps the beginning of a 400-year journey to find out my true identity and where I came from. And thanks to you, Denny, I've been in touch with the King of Alada and the Queen, and they have invited me there, and I will be going there at the end of this month with you and Ellie to just reunite. Working together is important. We already have the bonds to work together. I think when the Da of Weta was here, he said that we all have a mythical ancestor inside of each and every one of us. And that is all we need to work together, is our bond, our spiritual bond and our blood. So any projects that come from that and result from that, I know will be blessed, and that they will manifest because not only of the divine hand of one source of all creation pushing it and bringing it together, but because of our ancestral and spiritual bonds. And I thank His Majesty for referencing that. And all these things are important, and I think that there has to be a sense of mutual coming together and uplifting on both sides, the African Americans and the diaspora returning home, and then our family in Benin coming together, sitting down and crafting and developing projects together that can uplift not only the people there in Benin, but the diaspora as well. So everybody that's from Aladan, Ouida, Porto Novo, would want to return home and get in touch with their ancestors and their family there. And I certainly look forward to any way that you can point me and guide me and direct me, because I'm just open and learning right now. We've talked about a lot of ideas, and I think, again, those things will come to fruition. But I just want to give thanks and praise to the one source of all our creation for putting us on the path to each other.
Merci.
Thank you. Pour résumer un peu ce qu'il a dit que, en réalité, d'aller au Bénin, c'est comme qu'il va chez lui. Et d'abord, la première chose à faire, il va d'abord à la maison. Que le projet est là et on doit le faire. C'est une obligation, mais quand même, pour son premier voyage, il sait qu'il va à la maison d'abord. Et la maison au Bénin, les Béninois qui sont là-bas, et eux qui sont ici, il y a 400 ans, ils sont perdus. Et c'est comme il veut aller pour dire que c'est chez lui. Et les frères et sœurs du pays vont l'accueillir, et de là, les projets vont continuer. Je vois qu'il vous remercie, et remercie moi et Denis, pour qu'on est ensemble together, que le reste, on laisse dans la main de Dieu.
Merci. Merci. Je crois. Oui, vous voulez poser une question? Il n'a qu'à poser la question.
Non, I just want to thank the Majeste who really make the way to come all the way here to explain to us what the purpose of his journey to United States and come all the way to Washington here. And at the same time, I also want to thank Dr. J for his accepting to be part of the project we are doing. To be part the way we need to bring our brother and sister who miss home. They want to know where they came from. So at the same time, the Majeste are saying, are you going to Benin and you have the project? Some of those projects is a big diaspora village. So I just want to be clear, say, that project is probably something we thinking doing, but right now the trip you are going for is not for that. It's to go over there to meet your people, and after your DNA test, what is it from Alada, because the king Alada and the princess, they invite you to recognize their children, their son, their princess who come back home. So that's the reason why we are going this time. At the same time, if the Majeste are saying the president will hear about this trip, you're going to go over there, let him know we are coming, so they can welcome you the way you're supposed to. I want to put that precision of what he said.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, brother Bruno Mazzali from Washington, D.C. As you see, it takes a village to make a difference to anything. I am from Tanzania, but I'm connected with my brother from another mother, which is I'm so happy to meet my big brother here. And it's my privilege to meet my Majeste today. I feel like born again. It takes a village to make it a difference. So we can make a difference to bring our brothers and sisters 400 years, 200 years. Brother Jay, I'm so excited to see you're going to Benin. I can't wait to be with you. So we want to thank you, brother. We want to thank you. Donald Trump is not here today, but I do believe he's going to get the message. Thank you again. Dr. Bruno Mazzali from Washington, D.C. It's an amazing opportunity to have the king today here in the national capital, Washington, D.C. See you to the top. Let's work together. Bring Benin and United States as a one and make it a difference to the people in Benin and the people in Alabama and the people North Carolina. Thank you again and see you to the top. Come on now.
So to conclude everything, I would like to thank you. No, now we have our daughter here. I think let she come and sit down here. She go yeah.
So we're done?
No, she's here. We're not done yet. Give her 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pull back. So how are you? How are you today? Okay. To conclude everything, I would like to welcome our sister also. Just come and our little daughter. How are you? So to conclude, we are in a Church Hill Hotel in Ambassador Zone, and that's where we came today to meet all the community, US, all the category of people from Africa, from America, and I thank the King again for taking his time and come here. I mean, we're gonna show you. We're gonna make sure that you take this message back home. That we're not going to take a simple. We're gonna take it seriously. And you're coming here and don't think you waste your time. Think that we are diaspora and we're gonna do what we have to do and to preserve our culture. Thank you very much.
Let's have a prayer.
Let's
Pray.
pray.
Let's pray.
On va prier.
We ask the divine creative source of all life to strengthen our bonds. Let us turn to each other in love, and in the strength of our ancestors. We ask you to bless His Majesty who's here with us today, that he continue to be in strength and good health. Bless each and every person that's here today. Let them carry their ancestors in their heart and a greater message of love and uniting the diaspora with our homeland. Amen.
Amen.
Majeste, toi, Majeste, comme ma fille arrive, je l'ai fait appeler, elle
Turn
arrive.
it off.
C'est elle, ça.